skincare. Guys versus girls.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Moms on a Mission podcast, where our 3 pillars are to educate, awake, and activate others to help protect our children and save our nation. It's so great to connect with each and every one of you today. You know, sometimes we have folks on that talk about topics that are a little heavy, and, we're just trying to encourage activation here. And it's so important to know the truth, what's happening on multiple levels, whether it's medically or globally, what's happening with the globalists and the United Nations and organizations like that. Sometimes those topics can be very heavy. And so that's why I wanted to have on today Vickie Natale from organicbodyessentials.com. It's really important, if we're going to stand up and push back, that we feel our absolute best. And so that's why I'm incredibly passionate about health and wellness, because, when you're sick and you're not feeling well, you don't really have the energy to stand up and to push back against nefarious, godless agendas. And so Vickie Natale was an engineer, and she had a device company, and in 2008, everything fell apart, and the Holy Spirit downloaded a divine idea from heaven, and she started this skincare company, which she was incredibly passionate about organic eating and organic products. And so she developed organicbodyessentials.com. And what I love about these products is that they're not just smell good type things, and they're from plants, and they are good for us, but they're powerful and effective. I think sometimes we bought into the lie that we have to use chemicals, or our face has to be in pain, our body has to be in pain for something to be working on it and making us look our best and feel our best. And so Vickie talks about that, her powerful products that are really amazingly healing for our bodies. And I think she also shares some ideas that you're going to like about mosquito bites and what we can do with that. They're just so annoying. And sometimes we think we just have to wait it out and there's nothing we can really do. But she talks about some ideas, what we can do to treat mosquito bites as well. Before she joins us, though, I wanted to talk to you about 2 of my favorite products on the planet. And this is DrStellaMD, Dr. Stella Emanuel. She has DrStellaMD.com, the website, with multiple products in her shop. But these 2 products are my absolute favorite, Covey Light and Covey Vites. They have immune boosting properties to them because they have quercetin, zinc, vitamin C and D, things like that. But and she talks about how to get zinc in your cells, you need to have quercetin on board. And so not only are the properties there great, but this Covey Light is a powder, and you just put a scoop of it in water or a smoothie or something every day. It tastes amazing, but not only does it build your immune system, but it helps with your brain functioning. So it gives you energy, it helps you think clearly. And I quit drinking caffeine a couple years ago, and this is so nice. If you don't get your full night's sleep, this is like that little caffeine Band-Aid, but it's healthy and it's so great for you, and it builds your immune system. So if you go to Dr. Stella MD and go to the marketplace, you'll find each of these products. And if you use the code MISSION, you'll get 5% off at checkout. Code MISSION will give you 5% off at checkout. And there's so many things coming down the pike. This is going to be a crazy election year. I think a lot of things are going to be thrown at us. We're hearing all this bird flu propaganda. And one of the best ways we can be prepared, Dr. Stella says, and Dr. Peter McCullough for that matter, is to build a strong immune system. So that's to get plenty of sleep, and then also to get these things on board. And in our kids, we need to have our kids have strong immune systems too. So go to Dr. Stella MD, go to the marketplace and use code MISSION at checkout to save 5%. And when you're supporting your family like that and you're protecting them, you're also supporting the Moms on a Mission podcast. We could not do this without you. So I just want to say a big thank you. So without further ado, please welcome to the show, Miss Vickie Natale. Vickie Natale, welcome back to the Moms on a Mission podcast. It's such an honor to have you back again.
Thank you, Miriam. Thanks again for having me. It's always wonderful to see you. And it seems like it was yesterday that we just did this, but here we are again. And I don't know, it was a month and a half or so has passed, but
done a little bit.
Wonderful. I was just saying, you look just so fresh and love your pink. And and it matches actually with your backdrop. So
that's nice. Right.
Yeah.
Well, I will have to attribute my skin to you and organicbodyessentials.com, because And as we talked about before the show, these two products are my absolute favorite. And I took the lid off. This is the Extreme Face Cream Day and Night. And I took the lid off so everybody can see what it looks like inside. But I just use a little bit of a consistency like this. And it literally feels so good, not just on your face, but everywhere. And I know you have products for the body as well, but this is what I wanted to say about this. So I know that everybody has their own little routine, and I had to play around with the products just to create, what my own routine. But I know that this is the most popular. I also use this Flawless face serum, and I typically use this. I was just using it at night, but I've started using it day and night. And then I put this around my eyes. And then when I'm running low on this and I need to order, then I start using it. But that's what's so great about both products, is that they're interchangeable. And what I wanted to say, I was telling you before the show, I have a story I wanted to share. What I wanted to share with you was that I don't know what your thoughts are on this, Vickie, or if you've looked at any data, but I'm just curious. I'm sure our listeners at the Moms on a Mission podcast are way more responsible than I am. But I feel like I'd be outside working, or I just thought I was going to go outside for a minute, and then I end up being out there for 30 minutes to an hour. And then I realized, oh my goodness, I didn't put on sunscreen on my face. And I feel like that happens to more people than just me. And so the other day, same thing. I thought I was just going to go out for a few minutes. I ended up being out for quite a while. And my first gut reaction was like, oh, I didn't put sunscreen on. It's been an hour. And, my body, I feel like I can get away with my arms and my legs, but my face, it's so, I don't know, it creeps up on you, a day here, a day there, and you didn't put any sunscreen on. But then I remembered, oh, yes, you used your organic body essentials. You're good. That's what I absolutely love. And as we were talking about before the show, I wish everybody could smell this. I wish that through this camera, they could smell this, because it smells absolutely amazing. And it smells like a spa, like, just some of the wonderful relaxing fragrances and scents you smell in a spa. But, and that's all wonderful. And it's super powerful. I feel like my skin has never looked better, but I have to say, one of the greatest qualities about this is the fact that it has built-in sunscreen. And I just absolutely love that for the summer.
Mm-hmm. And it does. And what that is, and I'm glad to hear you didn't burn. So, because that's what I hear regularly. What we did with this, what actually I say we, because it's me and God is who designed this. And I just sat with him over and over with recipe after recipe, and what should I put? What is not good? What will make it too greasy? What will make, what's going to enhance the benefit of, anti-aging, or in this case, it was the sunscreen, because what we know about sunscreen is it's all chemicals, and you don't want the chemicals on your skin unless there's some natural out there, but there's even a bit of, danger with very minute particles that they use of the zinc and the titanium dioxide. So, excuse me, 1 second. Sorry. So early on, I went away from designing a sunscreen, and I ended up choosing red raspberry oil, because natural red raspberry oil, we use certified organic, has a natural SPF of 45. And so that acts as your natural sunscreen in the product. It's not 100%, red raspberry oil, but you're getting other benefits you're getting natural sunscreen from the other oils that are in there too, like coconut, for example. But so we never tested it and got the actual SPF, because when you have that number on your product, it becomes a drug, and it's regulated by the FDA. So, so the red raspberry oil in there is going to help you when you're with all the elements, but because it's also very healing, but especially with the sun. And so the red raspberry oil, that's in the Extreme Day and Night Face Cream, but it's also in the Flawless Face Serum, the one that you lifted up. In fact, this is what I prefer, because it has more of the red raspberry oil in it. Both are great. Like you said, they complement each other. This has frankincense and myrrh in it. This does not have the frankincense and myrrh, but it has complementary oils if you're using both. You don't have to, and many people choose just the face cream. This happens to be our top seller. And for good reason. I've got, you start looking, we started putting testimonials on our website, and I just read one today. It said this woman, she's been using it for 10 years and loves won't switch away from it at all. You can just go through here, got people a couple years, it's the only thing they use because they absolutely love it. The reason they love it is because it not only helps with the sun protection, but it reverses naturally by the products, by the ingredients that are in there, starts to take away the wrinkles, starts to take away the age spots. The oils that are in that do that. Marula oil is one oil that's in there that's outstanding, and that happens to be from a nut in Africa. And the women there, that's pretty much what they use on their skin. And you know they have beautiful skin, and they're out in the sun a lot. I've been to Africa, and I've seen their skin. I've seen their teeth too. That's another whole thing, you know, the beautiful teeth. And so they don't have a lot of the sugar that we have here and destroying their body, but the oils are excellent for reversing the effects of aging, for making sure that you are reducing that wrinkling, the dryness goes away. And I remember a woman, I don't know if I said this on your program or your show or not, but she went and shopped in the early days and bought all of the cream from all the stores that we had the cream in, because what happened with her is she was going and seeing a dermatologist and getting the cream, you know, prescription from them, and nothing was happening. Her rosacea was still there and she was miserable. And so she found the face cream, and within a day, she started noticing a difference. Within a few weeks, she was fully healed and was just flabbergasted, called me crying and told me what she did. So I had the heads up and we got to restock all the stores, because she literally went to all the stores we had on our website in Southern California and bought it all, because she didn't know if we were going to be around. You know, she wanted to make sure to have it. And so it really does do what we wanted it to do, what it was designed to do. And I even have men tell me that too, that they start using it and they start getting compliments that, wow, what happened? You're looking younger. So it does make that happen for your skin, where you are feeding it again what it's missing, especially when we're aging. We're missing the oils, we're missing the elasticity. It builds all that back up again. There's aloe in there too, so that also is excellent for healing. Another healing oil in both of them, although it's not listed on the face cream, is helichrysum, and that's a top first aid product, first aid oil worldwide. And so it heals things very rapidly. And the reason why it's not listed on the face cream is because it's in the essential oils it's at the end there. And you mentioned something I wanted to just address real quick about scent. Oh, it smells so good. Oh, it's just, you know, and yes, it does. But what that is it's actually, you're smelling what God gave us from the earth to benefit our skin. And so, those are, there's no scent. We don't use scents in our products. We stay away from every chemical. It's chemical free. And what you're smelling is the goodness of the earth in the products. And so anyway, there's a little bit on the face cream and the serum. One other thing I wanted to mention about the red raspberry oil, it's also in the lip balm. And that's really important because, like you said, you forget, you're outside. My trainer, in fact, I just saw her a couple hours ago. She was out in the sun too long and completely forgot about her lips, and they got really chapped, really burned. And this right away, she wasn't using it, but at the time, but she started using it right away. She said, oh my goodness, it feels like it's already working, like it's already reversing the damage. And I had a man that contacted me a few years back who had gone to a dermatologist for his severe chapped lips, and they were just giving him Vaseline and nothing was happening. And he stumbled upon, I think at the time it was a free thing that we were giving some lip balms away or something. And he ended up with one, and he started using it and started noticing right away. And within a few weeks, he goes back to his dermatologist and his lips were healed and he could start tasting again. And he was in shock. And so was the dermatologist as well, because it's what God gave us, not chemicals. Not toxins. That's damaging our skin. That's another reason why I believe there is so much skin cancer, is because people go and they start slathering on the sunscreens. And what you're doing is you're putting on the chemicals and then you're baking them in with the sun. And it's terrible. Our skin's our largest organ. We need to treat it much better than we have. And we haven't been educated very much on that, because it's been a push to stay away from the sun, that's we know we can go off in another direction with that, but you can't stay away from the sun every time you go outside. But you can put the things on it that God gave us to protect us better. And so that's my big push on the group that I feel is the best for the summer, which would be the face cream, the serum, and the lip balm. And then if you do get a little damaged,
I have to say on the lip balm, I need to
Yeah.
interject that the cocoa mint, the scent and just the feeling on your lips. I think I've mentioned this to you before, Vickie, and before I met you, I was using an organic chapstick because I felt like it's on your lips. You probably swallow half of it. So, maybe we should be extra careful with that. But they never taste good. They taste awful, in fact. And I thought, oh, this is crazy. Why am I doing this to myself? I'm torturing myself. And then I tried yours and I was like, oh my gosh, this smells so good and it feels so good on my lips. But I absolutely love that. Not this is what I love about the products. Not only do they work and they're powerful and they're effective, and the testimonials, I highly encourage people to go to your website, organicbodyessentials.com, and check out these testimonials. I mean, it's just so powerful. So, and I think that's what it takes for people to switch and try another product, is to know that they're powerful and they're effective, especially women. They can smell good all day long, but if it's just like putting lotion on your skin and it's not repairing your skin and it's not eliminating some of the wrinkles and making you look more youthful, a lot of women might not care. But what I love is that your products not only are powerful because they truly come from the earth. I mean, they're God's creation to heal our bodies, but they smell so good and they're user friendly, they're cost effective. And I think sometimes we have to compromise and sacrifice, maybe the smell to get, a powerful ingredient. Or if we want the smell, we want the efficacy, we have to get the chemicals and the toxins. And so that's what I love about yours, is it's kind of one-stop shopping. And I remember when I met you, I love the fact that you were an engineer and you have that background. You owned a device company and what efficacy is all about. What efficacy data looks like. And it's not just no offense, but it's not just some females like, hey, I'm going to mix together some things in my kitchen sink and see what happens here. I mean, you have that quantifiable brain where you want to measure outcome. And so that's what I love about your background, how God truly made you, for such a time as this and for this whole industry. And so that's what struck me. I have a pharmaceutical sales background, and that's what struck me about you. And I was like, of course, God would use an engineer to engineer something so brilliant. I mean, really. And then I also looked to see, I don't know if you remember this from our first conversation, Vickie, but I wanted to know that you had the whole line, that I could have the eye cream, the face cream, the lip balm, the body cream. And unbeknownst to me, you had, the face wash, the face scrub, the body scrub. I mean, really, there is nothing that you don't have. I mean, folks can do one-stop shopping, and how nice you can order online and you don't even have to go into a store. So I love the entire line, but these two are my absolute favorite. And I have to admit, sometimes on this serum, I do use a little bit more than you direct because I do it on my neck and my décolleté. But for 55, I'm impressed at what this does to that area, because I think sometimes we just forget about that area and we just focus on our face, or what we're using maybe is not as powerful. But man, when you're using what God designed to heal our bodies, it's just amazing what the products do.
And they do. And I've had so many people stop and ask me, what do you put on your skin? Because I'm in my mid-60s now. So it's incredible what it has done. It really made everything. I feel 10 years younger. I really do. And so that it is the products that do that work, that treating your skin with what it's supposed to eat, basically, because we're absorbing it, it's going into our bloodstream. We need to make sure we're giving that, not just our stomach, but the exterior of our body, what it really needs. But you mentioned all the product line. I want to mention one thing, because of people getting bug bites. It is summer, and if you have that issue, we've got the Radical Repair cream too. You mentioned all the different creams. The Radical Repair now comes in 2 sizes, But it's excellent at stopping the itch and also fast healing of bug bites. That's not all it's for, but I wanted to say that it's summer and I ended up with a lot of bites this year because there's been so much rain. And then all the bugs that come from, everything's more watered. So there's just so much more out there. And so anyway, there you go.
I wish I would have done this interview with you last week because I was out on the back patio. It was 7:00 at night and it's light later. So I stayed out there and I was reading a book, and I think the basketball playoffs were going on and my son has been watching that. So I thought I'm just going to go out and read for a little bit on the back patio. The weather was nice. And I literally saw one mosquito and I just kind of shooed it away, not thinking anything of it. And the next morning I woke up, my feet, I had the long pants on and a sleeve shirt. My ankles and feet were covered. And I still have some. So I'm going to put some on later today, but I would have loved to know that. And that's really helpful because I never know. I feel like nothing's going to really reverse it quickly or stop, and you have to kind of let it run its course. But I'm really glad to hear that.
Well, you don't have to itch it so much, and that kind of spreads all that around too, and that takes away the itch. There's tea tree oil in it. That's one of the keys to that too, is that tea tree oil does that. But yeah, be careful out there. There's a lot of bugs out right now, and so yeah, it's a weird season we're having. And then we're coming up on, so you mentioned all the product lines. We're coming up on Independence Day, as we all know. And a lot of us have pets, and they get a little wigged out with all of the noise. And, keep in mind that the pet CBD products, this is the pet vitamin, it is so calming for the pets. And so I've had a lot of reports back too over the past, handful of Independence Days that it really works. It's very calming. So, there is a full line. There's like 36 or so products. So looking forward to having you take a look. And if you have questions, let me know. It's hello@organicbodyessentials.com for emails. And then for Miriam, when you're shopping, please use code mission at checkout. And it's going to benefit Miriam and Moms on a Mission. And you'll get also a discount with that code. So, you mentioned one thing, you're scanning by the hydrosol. In order to make it go further, if you have that hydrosol, you can do it after your face is washed, where it's like basically a little moist still. It'll spread things a lot easier. You don't need a lot of the face cream, just a little bit, like the size of a half a pea for your whole face. But it will spread all the way down to your décolleté if you have a little bit of moisture. And that's one of the reasons I use the Ultra Hydrosol on my face before I put on the serum or the face cream. So, and thank you again for having me.
Oh, you're welcome. I highly encourage folks to try at least one product. And since this is your top seller, why don't you all try this, the extreme face cream day and night, and then email Vickie or email me at moms@momsonamission.net and tell me what you think about it. I'm super interested to hear what folks would think about this. And again, not that it just smells really good, but the efficacy and the power. That's what I hear from women. They're like, before I'm going to change and try something, I want to know that it works. And so I was just wondering, Vickie, for those who have used this cream, men and women alike, how fast have you noticed that they're saying that they're seeing results and changes?
First day.
Wow.
It's really that fast because you're putting on your skin what it likes, what it needs, and you notice it right away. It's kind of like you open the jar and smell it. You have that same effect. It's usually a couple of weeks before you really notice that there's something happening where you're plumper, your skin is more plump. It's the rosacea is going away, or the itch, or whatever's going. And it also, if people have acne, it's, you can use the product because it also is excellent for fighting acne because of the oils in there. Again, it's just, and it balances the skin too. If you have oily skin, it will make it less oily. People think if they use product with an oil base, it's going to be too oily. It's not. Don't use too much. That's the key. It's just only a little bit is all you need. And it does last a while. This can last you if you use this at least a month, if not two. Most likely 2 months if you're only using a recommended amount.
I feel like I want to take a bath in this stuff because I love it. I love it so much. I put it everywhere I can, and I probably go through it once a month, but I don't follow the recommendation either. So I don't know. I absolutely love it so much. And let's be honest, Laura Trump uses the face serum. So,
Yeah.
I always think, hey, if it's good enough for her, she could use anything she wants. And that's what she chooses to use is Organic Body Essentials, the Flawless Face Serum. So I love that. And again, I highly recommend everybody go to your website and just at least at the very minimum, try the face cream and, or the serum if you're more of a serum fan, but it does last so long and it makes such a great difference. I noticed right away results, but I just wasn't sure. I didn't realize it was within the first day. So, and please trust us on this lip balm. I actually can feel and taste the mint on it, and it's just so amazing. I use it all the time, and really, I feel once I put this on, I put the lip balm on, I put the serum or the face cream on, and a day that I'm not wearing makeup and I go out, I feel like my skin is dewy and glowing, and it looks just fine without makeup from time to time, and I think it's just fine. So, Vickie, thank you so much for joining me today. Thank you for saying yes to the Lord. I mean, who would have guessed when you were in your thriving engineering days that you would be doing this? But I mean, I believe God has called us for such a time as this, and this is clearly a ministry for you as well. I know you've said in the past you pray over all the products. So I'm so grateful to be working with you and also to be using these amazing products. I can't think of anything better I could be putting on my skin right now. So thank you so much.
I'm honored. Thank you, Miriam. God bless you.
God bless you too. And thank you all so much for listening. Go to organicbodyessentials.com today and just try one of the products and then let us know. And then we'd be so honored if you followed us on Rumble. We're on many streaming platforms, but we can upload all of our content there because it's one of the most uncensored platforms. So just download the Rumble app, type in Moms on a Mission at the top, and then click the follow icon, and then you'll never miss a show. Thank you for listening, and God bless. In light of recent bank volatility and skyrocketing inflation, diversification is a must. That's why I use my good friend Andrew Sorcini at Beverly Hills Precious Metals. Beverly Hills Precious Metals makes it so easy to diversify. I personally ordered some silver and it arrived on my doorstep just a few days later. They make it so easy. And if you're not ready to do that and you just want to ask a few questions, they're there for you too. I personally got some silver and also am rolling over some of my IRA. You can actually roll over your IRA and have it be backed by silver and gold. So if you don't have any extra money to invest in silver and gold, rolling over a 401k or an IRA, or even part of it, if you just want to try it at first, just for a little bit, you can do that as well. So go to bh-pm.com today and ask all your questions. You can connect with somebody. And like I said, you can just get some information at first if you want and pray about it, and then get back with them to roll over part of your IRA or all of it, or order some gold and silver. That's bh-pm.com. and tell them that Moms on a Mission sent you. Hey, everybody. Did you know that recent research from the CDC says that millions of Americans develop parasitic infections and symptoms often go unnoticed or are misdiagnosed? Parasites are actually the cause of many health problems such as anxiety, depression, chronic pain, fatigue, and unexplained digestive issues. We all need a common sense strategy to improve our health. Moms on a Mission encourages you to reach out to our good friend, Dr. Jason Dean. Dr. Dean's Full Moon Protocol provides all natural detoxification and fights inflammation. And the supplements are made with 100% organic ingredients and are proven to kill parasites safely and effectively. I know after I took Full Moon Protocol, I had more energy. To order your Full Moon Protocol today, go to bravetv.store/mission to save $20 off your first order. That's bravetv.store/mission. According to leading sleep experts and sleephealth.org, over 50 million Americans struggle getting a good night's rest. That's why Moms on a Mission loves MyPillow. MyPillow makes amazing pillows, sheets, mattress toppers, robes, towels, literally almost everything you need for a good night's sleep. They also make dog beds for your dogs. So by going to mypillow.com, typing in the code MISSION, you not only receive a high quality product, but you're supporting Moms on a Mission and this podcast. If you like what you're hearing and you agree with it, you believe in it, and you want to support Moms on a Mission, then go to mypillow.com today and order some high quality products and just type in the code MISSION at checkout and you can save up to 66% off. That's mypillow.com, code MISSION.
Since 2014, Organic Body Essentials has offered clean, simple, certified organic skincare. Our organic face-to-feet and federally compliant hemp and pet products are manufactured under USDA and FDA guidelines. Our products are inspired by God using plants He created. In Ezekiel 47:12, it says, "The fruit is for food and the leaves for healing." We believe in the power of God to heal, so we pray over our products and for our customers. Our therapy in a bottle approach has been widely received, and our customers' testimonials continue to inspire us. You can find us at organicbodyessentials.com and obe.organicbodyessentials.com. Please feel welcome to reach out with questions. Use coupon code MISSION at checkout for a discount. Thank you for your support by using Mission at checkout to benefit moms on a mission and their quest to reestablish traditional values in our education system and empowerment for a healthy lifestyle.